yet another episode of Thunderbolt Apache Leader. We're up to episode 4 now. And if you remember last time, we have taken quite a beating to our planes. Both the Apaches have one structure hit left, and the A-10 has a structure and 2 pylon hits, which limits how much we can carry into battle quite a lot. Last time we debated on which target to hit. We had 3 to potentially strike against, and I've done quite some reasoning. We have these 2 in friendly transit, as you see here, and they could potentially come to the air base. I'm not that worried about the 3A actually, so we've taken that out of the equation. Since it's halved, you can't, hopefully it can't advance. The 4A, if it advances, it comes here, and then I can really knock it out next time around. Downside is we're going to lose special operations points, but I'm going to strike for the 4C, the command unit, which costs us 1 SO point. So either way, it's the same net result in SO points. And this one is a bit easier to take out. I'm just going to focus on 1 this time. Reasoning for that is, among other things, the stress levels of our pilots. We have Montana here with 4 stress, halfway to shaken, and Pirate at 4 stress as well. He just needs 1 more and then he's shaken. So both those need to rest. We also have Rock with 3 stress, but as you can see, he needs to hit 10 before he's even shaken. So he's gonna fly today, and he'll be accompanied with Rebel, which is a green pilot and slow, as you remember, and Eagle, a newbie. Both these guys are quite untried here, but we'll see what we can do about it. Of course, the Predator is hopefully gonna make them fast the whole mission. But first things first. The start of the day and special condition. Digging in, subtract 2 from the assault battalion move die rolls. And that is excellent. That makes it a lesser risk for these advancing. But assault battalions are still quite forward. What do you need now? It's a 6, 7 plus now to advance instead of 5 plus, so that's good. Which means that the 3A won't advance. It's another -3. Oh, it's an honor die roll of 10. But let's hope not. Allocate pilots and aircraft on next step and scouts. Well, everything is going for 4C. And as you see, I've laid out what it consists of. It's 4 APCs, 2 helicopters, 2 tanks and 2 tracks. And reasoning here is I'm taking a weight point limit of -2 as well here. And together with the 2 pylons, I'm down to 8 with the A-10. And the A-10 is going to carry 2 anti-air missiles, 1 Maverick and 2 independent give you 16 bombs. I rarely use those, but I thought, what the heck, let's try them out. Rock, our only good pilot here, is also carrying the air-to-air missiles, and with a +1 for attack and +1 for standoff or strike, whatever, it's an automatic hit. So he's our main helicopter buster, and he also has 2 LAU 61s. With his bonuses, he's the most likely to retain those counters after firing. And Eagle, our newbie pilot, also carrying rockets, only rockets. And as you can see here, I didn't have enough points to have all the good weapons I wanted, but sometimes you compromise. Let's see. What's next? We're up at target bound. Arm aircraft. Yes, done that. Target bound mission event. Let's see. F-15 air cover. You may pay 1 SO point. We don't have that. Otherwise, that would have been nice. Place terrain, enemy units, friendly aircraft, and then move on to scout success check. Let's see how it looks. And it looked like this. The helicopter and tanks both teamed up in the 1 hex and the 10 hex here. My reasoning here is that Rebel is one of those with anti-air, so he's got to take out these 2 guys. While Rock is the other one with air-to-air weapons, he's got to take out these 2. Then I just tried basically to create some kind of safe place for my Predator where he wouldn't be hit, and same thing with Eagle. Eagle is tasked with this APC before moving down towards this hex. Rebel hopefully can move through this hex and down this way and take out the truck. Rock will take out these, then start a hover, and I hope he can take out those APCs as well. But you never know. No plan survives combat contact. We're down to the scout success check. Let's see how that fares. It's a 9. And that's the best we can get, because we get 4 more turns and we get 1 less stress. Let's put that scouts down there so we remember it. And then we just dive right in. Battlefield resolution. No pop-ups. Enemy cover roll. This is where it can break my planning. 9. 1 hex with the most active. And yeah, that kind of messes things up, because it's either this one, that one, or this hex. And well, I might as well take these guys, because on Rock's behalf it doesn't matter if it's firing from 1 hex as a standoff or in strike range, because he's got a +1 on each, and no of his weapons are dependent of the range. Let's do that. Then it's fast pilots, and since we have a Predator, we are all fast. So let's start off with Rock. He goes into hover here, and he's going to fire 1 here, and let's see, should we, yeah, 1 on the tank as well. Let's hope for a good die roll there. This one hits automatically because it's a longbow and he's got a +1, so the helicopter is down. And this hits on a 4. It's an 8, which means we get to keep it as well. That's lucky. That's a good start. Let's hope it keeps up that way. Then let's do the Predator. He might as well just circle down here. And then we move on to Rebel. He can fire from where he is. And he might as well just fire his 2 anti-air weapons And well, let's fire the Maverick as well. Yeah, on the tank, that is. So let's start with a helicopter. That's a 3 or more to hit. It's a 0. So the helicopter is downed, and those are expended. The tank has a -2, and Rebel has nothing to gain for, so it's a 3 or more to hit. It's a 3. Barely a hit. And then he got to move 1 or 2. I did say he was going around this way, right? Got quite some time on our hands now. So just think I'm going to move in 1 step. Because then he can swing around this way if needed. Yeah. Let's do that. And then it's Eagle. And Eagle has... well, let's fire both these. So let's start with the LAU-61 rocket pod. It's a 4, which means it's a hit. And the weapon is expended. And let's just roll for the other one. It's a 9, which means we get to keep it. And Eagle is going to move here for next round. And we're down to the enemy attacks, which are none. And then the slow pilots, none. And advanced solitairegame counter. Only 8 turns to go. So no pop-ups. It's an enemy cover roll. It's a 9 again with most active. This time it's these guys. So only hex with 2 active in it. And we're down to the fast pilots. Let's see here. Should we start from the bottom again with Rock here? And I think he's going to fire on that APC. Let's see. We need to get down to 2. But I think we can wipe them out for that extra XP. I hope so, at least. And he's going to fire 1 LAU. And he's got a +2, so 2 or more is a hit. It's a 1. It's a miss. Bit too cocky there. And let's see, let's wait with this one and see what I can do with the others. First, I think Eagle is going to move in here into hover. And he's going to fire both of these. He's going to fire the 68 on the truck because it gives us a +2 and the 61 on the APC. Which means they are both for 7s. So let's start with the APC. It's a 9. We got to keep the 61. That's good. And the truck is the next target. It's a 6. Which makes it an 8. So it's a hit. But we expend the weapon. Okay. We're down to 3 points now. So next up is Rebel. And I just think he's gonna move up here. We got the time, so there's really no need to rush things. And I think we're gonna move here with the Predator. Yeah, let's do that and try to take out these guys. Enemy attacks, none available, slow, advanced light counter. Yeah. Pop up, cover roll. It's a 1, which is a none. So it's back to us again. Okay, Rock, you get 1 more chance to take out that APC. It's a 2. That's just what we need. Nothing else. And are we gonna move him? No, I got 7 loiter turns. Let's just keep him hovering there. He can't do anything though next turn. Okay, let's move him here. And then Rebel is going to high altitude. He's going to fire his cannon on this one, and he's going to drop a GBU 16, which is an independent weapon, lets me fire on another hex than the one I'm attacking on this APC. As you can see, it has a 0 to hit modifier, so it's an instant hit unless it's got modifiers. So that one takes out the APC, and Rebel is going to hit the truck. Let's see, it's a 4 plus 2, so a 2 or more. It's a 3. That truck is taken out. And we're done. So Rebel is moving here. And our Predator can stay a bit longer, just in case there are pop-ups. Then we can need his ability to turn our pilots into fast ones. And Eagle is moving here. Yada yada yada, loiter. Pop-up counters. This is where it's getting interesting. Now we can face one more. Let's see if that happens. Let's hope not. Oh god, it's an infantry. In the 7 hex, which is down here. Good thing is we don't need to take it out. I don't think so, at least, because it doesn't count towards totally wiping them out. Just gonna double check that one. Yeah, I double checked, and it says right here, if every unit in the battalion was destroyed, excluding pop-ups, each pilot gets another experience points. So we don't have to bother with that infantry. And since we still have the Predator, we're fast, so we're gonna act before the infantry can fire on this hex and Rock. So Rock moves here. The Predator moves here. Eagle moves here. Rebel goes back to base. Good job, Rebel. And it's down 5 loiter turns. Next time around, let's do the cover roll for that infantry. It's 0. Anyone hex emerges. Nothing. And fast pilots. And we have a fast. And we have a fast. And Eagle returns to base. And loiter goes down. Pop up, no. Cover roll. So 3. Same hex with aircraft. No. Fast pilots, Rock, and a Predator. And we're home. So we just knocked out that 4C battalion out of the game. Doesn't give us very much, but as you can see down here, we get 1 additional XP for knocking that one out, and we destroyed it. So that gives us 4 victory points, I think. And we add 1 scout counter to your squadron when you destroy this. That's good, since we lost one earlier, we're really gonna need it. Homebound mission event, let's see. Enemy aircraft. All pilots flying this mission suffer 1 extra stress. Yay! But actually, we had 1 less stress from the scout roll, so we just take them out against each other. And then we have the crashed pilot, pilot stress, which is 2 in enemy transit. XP for victory points is 1. I'm gonna record that and then we're going to move on to end of day. End of day. We'll start out with a no-fly stress recovery, which means that Montana and Pirate both got 2 stress reduction, and Montana gets an additional since he has got a cool of 1, so he's down to 0, and Pirate is down to 2, which means he can fly again. But let's see if we keep him on the ground for the next day so he can get down to 0 before fly again. Because we had some interesting things happen here. All 3 pilots who flew that mission got promoted. So Eagle is no longer a newbie. He's a green pilot. The only thing different is that he gets the evasive 1 trait. And that means that he could ignore 1 yellow hit or turn a red hit into a yellow once per turn. That's very nice. Rock, on the other hand, he got promoted to veteran, and he got a much better cannon strike and standoff, so he's awesome now, really awesome. And still he gets to keep these extremely good stress stats. Rebel in the A10 is now an average pilot, and nothing happened with his stats, but he also got the evasive 1 token, or token of ability, which is extremely good. So they are more useful now. Rock is up to 5 in stress though, so let's see if we might keep him on the ground for the next day and use him on the 6th and last day. We're gonna gain special option points, and for this we get 5. And we ain't got any command units left. They're all gone, so no reduction there. The only downside here is if we move enemy battalions. So let's see that. We got digging in with... So all apart from this support battalion gets a -2. So let's start with 3A here. It's halved, so it's -5 total. That's 0, so he actually retires. 4A, I hope it holds. It's an 8, it's a 6. He is advancing. Okay, that's our target next time. 8A, 6, and it's -5, since he's also halved, so he holds. Then we got 6A, it's an 8, he advances. 2A with a 6, down to 4, and he's holding. And the 7S, it's a 6, and he's also holding. Well, I think we got our targets for the next day, 4A and 6A. Now we lose 1 SO point, down to 4. And there's no need for replacements nor on planes or pilots. And we get the chance to repair. I think we gotta... Yeah, those pylon hits have to go. So we can use the awesomeness of the A10. And I think we need to keep 2 special option points so we can arm these guys with the best available weapons next time. Priority R and R, no need, and we advance the day count. And that's quite a short episode for this time, but I hope you join me next time for some Thunderbolt Apache Leader. Take care, have fun.